Hey, how's it going everyone? Tyler with Solver Buddy here, making another quick update video. Today's April 12th, and we are releasing two new features to the Solver Buddy tool, specifically the live search portion once again. These two new features are polarization detection and simple view versus combinations view. So let's go ahead and take a look at what these mean. Here on the hand search page, you can see I'm using the minimalist setup I talked about in the last update video, where I'm only using the smart search feature, which is a new feature in Solver Buddy where you can simply type the hand, hero position, and villain position. By the way, we've added a couple of new translations to the smart search feature, so you can now type something like ace, king, queen, jack, EP for under the gun, and you could also use BU for button, so it makes things a little bit easier if that's your habit. Let's go ahead and search for king, queen, jack, 10 from early position, aka under the gun. So as you can see here, it's telling me to open single suited combos or better. That's what the plus sign means. The first feature is the simple view versus the combinations view. Right now this is called a simple view. If I click on king, queen, jack, 10, that will now bring me to the combinations view. Now as you can see here, the combinations view is going to spit out all the strategically unique combinations that I'm performing this action with the hand I searched for. So down here at the very bottom, we see the lowest EV hand, king, queen, jack 10 suited to the jack 10, and then as we go up we see suited to the queen jack, suited to the queen 10, suited to the king 10, king jack, king queen, and then we see the double suited combinations. I can switch back and forth between these two different views by just clicking, and that will show you exactly what hands make up a given action in case you just want to double check or you just prefer looking at it that way. So kind of a neat little feature, and it ties into the next feature we're going to talk about, which is polarization detection. So just to give a little bit of background here, PLO is a little bit different from No Limit Hold'em in that there's a lot less polarization going on, not only just inside of the combinations of a given hand, but also in general pre-flop, because in No Limit Hold'em a lot of times you have very strong hands that you want to combine with some weaker hands, for example when you're 3-betting, so that you incentivize your opponent to do something other than just fold against you. Makes you more money in the long run to include weaker hands in that 3-betting range. Now in PLO that doesn't happen nearly as often because you don't have as many very strong hands to incentivize you to include very weak hands, say 3-betting a rainbow combo but cold calling a single suited combo. It just doesn't happen all that much, but it does rarely happen, which is why we've now included polarization detection. Now you'll see polarization happen a little bit more often as you move up stack sizes. So it will almost never happen 30 big blinds deep, where equity is king and having better suits is always better for doing things like 3-betting. But it will happen more often as playability starts to matter a little bit more, and you might gain more EV by, for example, 3-betting a very weak combination as opposed to cold calling with it. So let's take a look at an example where polarization is occurring, and you can see what the system will now do. So I happen to find this spot, ace jack 10-9, big blind versus middle position, and you can see here the system has automatically defaulted to showing me all the combinations for each action in this polarized portion of the game tree. So the system automatically detected that when we're facing a raise, our response is going to be polarized. Now what this means is, for example, take a look at the 3-bet range. We are 3-betting all double suited combos, but we're also 3-betting rainbow combos, right? So it's not a matter of just putting double suited plus, we need to clearly show that, there's, for lack of a better term, no rhyme or reason for what's going on in this given situation. Like I said, this is very rare, but you will come across it, and you can now rest assured that we're not approximating the strategy that we're telling you to perform. We are actually giving it to you straight. So over here on the other side, we can see cold call. So for example, let's say I had ace jack 10-9 and I'm suited to the ace jack. Well, I can quickly look over here and I would see it's not in the 3-bet range, and then I can see, well, it's clearly in the cold call range, and I can also just tell that I am performing this action with all other combos because the numbers just add up. 196 of the remaining 256 combos, and I know that 60 of those combos are being 3-bet, right? So that's just a quick way of saying anything else is a cold call, but it's also very quick and easy to just find your hand inside of this range, and you know that you're playing a perfectly polarized preflop strategy in this given situation per obviously the GTO sims. So hopefully, you guys are excited about this feature as I am. Just increasing that accuracy just a tiny bit more so that we're officially giving it to you with 100% clarity as opposed to 99% clarity. And leave your suggestions in the comments below. You can find SolverBuddy at solverbuddy.com. Just releasing some of these quality of life updates once again in preparation for some bigger structural updates we'll be releasing to the site in the near future. If you guys leave a comment or email me, tyler@solverbuddy.com, I'm looking to add all requested features right now. That's important to me. I really do listen to your feedback, and I appreciate you guys taking the time. Thanks for watching.